Hi there, this is Beth Howey, your child's sixth grade teacher at Hope Christian Academy, and this video is going to give you an overview of our curriculum. So in sixth grade, we do cover all subject areas. So we will do math, English language arts, science, history, Bible, and life skills. So in math, we are going to continue on with our BJU Press math curriculum, and it's pretty easy to follow. I hope you agree. It is a spiral curriculum. So what that means is students are maybe introduced to topics in previous grades and then they're revisited. And so sometimes students will say, Mrs. Howey, I already learned this. Yes, you did. But the more we learn something, the more we practice it, the more it sticks in our brain. So we will be doing things that we've done before, but the numbers get harder, the procedures get a little more complicated. And so rest assured, they will be challenged in that. So we will be talking about place value, decimals, fractions, geometry, problem solving, all of those good things. My one stickler is that I really want students to have a solid foundation in basic multiplication facts. I do not want them going on to 7th and 8th and high school not knowing what 4 times 8 is. I know they get to use technology a lot and they'll always have a smartphone or some device to use, but that is super critical and a huge button for me. So we will be pursuing those pretty fiercely. So English language arts consists of reading, writing, and grammar. And for reading, I'm really big into novels and novel studies, having conversations, doing projects, those kinds of things. So we will do one novel study each quarter, and then RLDs will be supplemented using our literature text and activity manual. So first quarter, we're going to do Holes, then Prince Caspian, then A Father's Promise, and Anne of Green Gables. And we will have an opportunity to watch the movies, do a cumulative project for each of them. Super, super fun. So I hope they enjoy that as much as I do. For writing, they're going to continue using the IEW curriculum, and we are going to be diving into medieval times and using all the skills that they've learned in previous grades and then building on them. So a lot of them are very familiar with a keyword outline and all the stylistic techniques. So we will continue to dive into that. And then grammar, that last piece of the ELA, is going to be using Robin Hood Fix It. And that focuses on our parts of speech, punctuation, capitalization, all kinds of good stuff like that. And then for science, we are going to be using the sixth grade BJU curriculum, and we're going to be learning a variety of things from our changing earth to living creation to energy and motion, solar system, all those good things. But also what's kind of fun in sixth grade is that we will have an opportunity to do a science fair project. So we revamped it a little bit last year, and I'm pretty certain that we're going to continue on that path this year, but they will mostly be doing their projects at home, a little bit in the classroom. We will discuss all of that prior to Christmas break, and generally that science fair, innovation fair, whatever it ends up being, is in early spring, March-ish. For history, we are going to be doing all of the ancient civilizations. So you can see kind of a list there. This is just a basic list, but super fun. There's a gentleman named Mr. Nicky. He's a former educator that has made up songs to all these ancient civilizations to more modern songs, and kids just think it's hilarious. So we do that. All right, for Bible, we are going to be using the Summit curriculum. We will have weekly Bible verses that students are going to practice and hopefully memorize each week. In addition, we will have chapel each week, and we will have in sixth grade D groups or discipleship groups at least once a month. Here's our grading scale for all the areas. So you can kind of read that over. We'll discuss it more at Meet the Teacher, but one thing that we've added in is a participation effort and attitude piece to each of these subjects, just knowing that sometimes kiddos aren't always the best test takers, but are actively participating in class, have a great attitude, always willing to try hard and learn more. We want to be able to award that effort. Okay, I'm sorry that was super fast, but we will dive deeper at Meet the Teacher. And as always, feel free to email me with any questions you might have. Thanks so much.